Remember this, back in August, a Dayton school bus driver went speeding through a crime scene with children on board. Well, that driver was cited for reckless operation, failure to obey, and driving on a closed road. No one was hurt, but she could have crashed.
That incident got us to thinking, how often do school bus drivers get into accidents? Here's the case we talked about. Natalie Tendall with 2 News Investigates spent months obtaining the data from Dayton Public Schools, and she went through it all. And you might be surprised what happened when she asked the district about it. Natalie?
Well, I found dozens of school bus accidents are reported every year by the biggest school district in the Miami Valley. And we talked with one man who can speak to that firsthand.
This accident in 2012 involved a car running into a school bus on Salem Avenue. 3 weeks ago, a Dayton school bus and SUV crashed, sending one student to the hospital. And in early October, this happened.
Just right before impact, a school bus, Dayton Public School bus, had turned left on red and just plowed right into the front of me.
Cameron, who asked us not to use his face, was driving on North Main when a Dayton public school bus ran through a red light with kids on board. The bus crashed into his vehicle and he says caused $6,000 of damage.
I was shocked. I was like, I don't understand. My mind couldn't wrap around that it was a school bus that ran a red light.
A sheriff's deputy saw the entire thing, and Cameron says he knew the bus driver was at fault.
We entrust that the person that's got my kids, the big yellow thing, that this person's not going to be my road hazard.
2 News Investigates uncovered data that shows a Dayton public school bus is involved in an accident at least 3 times a month. After reviewing the district's data from the past 3 school years, we found in total they've reported 216 accidents. That includes everything from a bus hitting a parked car to a car rear-ending a bus. The bus driver is not always at fault. A closer look at the data reveals a big jump in the number of accidents. There were 3 times as many of them in 2012 to 2013 compared to the school year before.
But my hope is that the schools reviewing those bus drivers as much as they are, other staff members.
Cameron still doesn't know what happened to the driver involved in his accident, and neither do we. The school district refuses to tell us if they were punished. Your tax dollars pay for these buses and the salary of the drivers, so we thought it was important to get someone to answer questions on camera. But after asking through emails and an in-person visit, they refused to do the interview. Instead, they sent written answers to my questions. In them, Dayton Public Schools suggest weather may have played a factor in the increased number of reported incidents. They also say the most common accidents they have are minor, such as clipping a mirror. Dayton Schools said a review of the data we requested has resulted in an increase in defensive driving training. Cameron says he knows bus drivers are valuable, but he asks them to focus while on the road because they have an important job to do.
Take that extra second as a bus driver. It's our most precious cargo.
Now, we've created a way for you to search your child's bus number to see if it's been involved in an accident. You can do that on our website at WDTN.com. Just look for this story under the Investigations tab. We've also created a map that shows where all the Dayton bus accidents took place over the last 3 years. Natalie Tendall, 2 News Investigates.